Okay, Tom, taking a look at your swing here. It's a pleasure meeting you tonight, working with you on your golf game. We've identified 3 things that are really going to help you play better golf, increase your enjoyment on the course. Came to the lesson hitting a lot of thin shots, some fat shots, a lot of blocks out to the right, and then some overhooks. So I just want to go over the 3 fundamentals I want you to work on. Lucky for you, you have very good hand-eye coordination and athletic ability. When I drew the line and asked you to hit divots in front of the line, you were able to do it. And you will even become more consistent at it through more practice. But having that visual line there really helps you see where you want to make your divots, as well as it gives you feedback after the shot. So, I've drawn a line here on the video software. Let's see how you do. So you can see how the divot's clearly in front of the line. You just mash that ball. And when you get that strike, the ball shoots off. Club face feels extremely solid and goes far and straight. There's Adam Scott. Draw the same line. So you can see how he's clearly making his divot in front. And when you get that nice descending blow, hitting the ball then the turf, you really get a good strike on the golf ball. So one thing I want you working hard on is getting a paint can, drawing a line, and making your divots in front of the line. When you can consistently do that, your ball striking will go to another level. And for you, you really don't need to think about anything. You just have to see the line, start making swings. You're athletic enough to where just seeing the line will start producing divots in front. So one of the real big things we worked on today was your alignment. You were aimed so far right at the start of the lesson that if you hit a straight shot, you would have missed the green by 20 yards. So we really worked hard on getting your feet, knees, hips, and shoulders aimed slightly left with the club head right at the target. That is going to be absolutely fundamental number 1 for you. Without good alignment, it doesn't matter how well you swing, it won't be on the green. So, finding the club head at the target, feet, knees, hips, and shoulders on a parallel line with the target line, which would put it slightly left, sets up for a good straight ball. And that's really the ball flight I want you playing. I don't want you playing a draw. It's too much inside to out. You're going to hit shots fat and thin. You're going to overhook them. It's going to be tough to be consistent. Just a good, solidly struck straight ball. Just a dart, a laser, right at the flag. So to hit the straight ball, you have to be set up correctly, set up right at your target. And then the only thing you have to think about is getting that hold off fade feel right there, and you do it nicely. You can see how your hands arc off to the left there. And that hold, look at that ball. I mean, that's just right on it. Look at that divot you're hitting too, by the way. That divot's clearly, see how you strike the golf ball? Or the sand will fly up after the golf ball. Golf ball's gone, then the sand. It's a perfect video clip. Hit the ball, then the turf. So just crunch it. So if you're lined up correctly and you're making your divots in front of the line and you still get a little bit too much of a draw or hook to the left, I want you to add in a little bit of the fade feel, which is the hands holding off the club face from flipping over, and that will keep the club face square. So the three things are lining up square to the target, hitting divots in front of the line, and having a little bit of a fade feel to hit the straight ball. When you do those things, you'll hit it straight and solid, and the doubles and triples will be eliminated, and that'll bring you down to the low 80s.